All right, welcome to the end of week one, guys. What a great week. Really have enjoyed getting to reconnect with you guys and interact with you. And I think that we've had a really good first week given the changes and doing this virtually and remotely and all that kind of stuff. Y'all have done some fantastic work. A couple of things that you need to remember, guys. You have to hit turn in. On the Edpuzzle stuff, if you don't watch the entire video, it doesn't turn it in, and technically that would be a 0. So you want to make sure that you are turning it in and getting it done. So watch the entire video. All right. Now, on the first day, we did a couple of things. I had you do a Menti, and I wanted to put that up on the screen for you. There it goes. Let me change this. All right, so guys, you can see up here when we were talking about integrity, these are the answers that you guys gave. These are phenomenal answers. You look at the middle one, honesty. The biggest word in the middle of a word cloud is always the one that was put in the most. But uprightness is great. Strong is great. Moral is fantastic. Always doing what's right. I mean, these are fantastic responses to what integrity means. The simple way to think about integrity, folks, is it is doing what's right even when nobody is watching. If we look at our strongest character traits, I personally like the fact that the strongest character trait that was put up here is smart. That's the largest one in the center. Guys, all of you are smart and all of you are capable and all of you are going to do phenomenal stuff. We just all have to work together. All right. So let's keep focusing on, pressing ahead each and every day and always striving to make the next day better than the current day. Right. Then we defined truth. On truth, again, we had a lot of honesty, fact, loyalty, correctness, sincere, not lying. Folks, remember the honor code. Cadet will not lie, cheat, or steal and will always be accountable for their actions. Folks, that applies to everything. So make sure that you are always telling the truth, even if it means you might get in trouble. That's the only thing we can do. And then the last one that I had you guys do was trust. Confidence, belief, and faith. These three items right here are the largest ones. Believe is as well. When we talk about trust, folks, we have to be able to trust a person to our left and to our right. We have to be able to trust that those in JCC have our back and that they're going to truly interface with us and work to the best of our ability to be successful. All right, so don't stop. Don't ever betray someone's trust. Okay, so let me close that. All right, bring this back up again. A few observations about the week on my end. Folks, make sure you're doing the work. Make sure you're logging in. Make sure you're checking your email. Make sure you're checking the classroom. Make sure you're getting everything done. That is absolutely critical. As we move forward, folks, what we do on one day, the next day is going to be a different day. So each day builds and the lessons build upon each other. So make sure you're getting stuff turned in and done on time. All right. Remember, office hours. Come to the office hours if you have a question. If you don't come to the office hours, then I can't assist you outside of our class time. Now, that's not to say that if you email me, I won't respond, because I will. I will respond to your emails. I will respond to text messages. Make sure, though, that you are always striving to get your stuff turned in and come into those meetings. Now, the meeting time for office hours is 1:30 to 2:30, and that is just go to Google Meet, and then for the join code, it's SMS JCC, and that'll get you in, and I'll be able to assist you. All right. Now, and as today is September the 11th, this is a day of remembrance. It's a Patriots Day. And today the flags will be flown at half-staff in honor of those that made the ultimate sacrifice after on the day of 9/11. if you know a police officer, a firefighter, a service member, be sure and tell them thank you. We should thank them every day. They're the ones that are putting themselves in harm's way to take care of us. But in any event, make sure you're reaching out to them. It's truly important. And I want to tell you about my day that day. So at that time, I was working for a company that did environmental inspections, and I was responsible for indoor air quality. I had a breakfast with a bunch of realtors at 5 o'clock in the morning. When that breakfast ended, I was driving back to the office when I heard the announcement that the first plane had hit the first tower. So I reported to the office. I told my boss that I've got to go home so I can start packing. That time I was still serving in the military. And so I went home, I packed my bags, got everything ready, and then, waited for the call. Ultimately, I was deployed as a part of the airport security mission, and so I spent 6 months working with the airports and defending the airports and training our soldiers on what to do inside of an urban environment. And then since then, when that mission ended, I had, within 9 months, I had another mission where, I spent a year deployed. So, when I think about that time, I think about the fear. I think about the feelings of anger that we were attacked. In some ways, rage that we were attacked. I think about the loss of life. And I think about, those people who, even knowing that their lives were in danger, that rushed into those burning buildings to try and rescue people, and then without being able to get out, the buildings collapsed on them and they lost their lives. It's a very, very difficult time. Now, if you think about United 93, the airplane that was crashed, the passengers on that plane knew that if they attacked the cockpit, that they were probably going to crash and die, but they made the decision to do it anyway. If you get a chance, and if your parents will let you, I really encourage you to watch the movie United 93. It's a testament to the sacrifice that those people made. So, with that being said, folks, remember to say thank you, and remember to think about those that have sacrificed themselves for our freedoms. All right, so last thing we're going to do as a part of the this asynchronous stuff is I am going to open up a slide, and let's do present. All right, folks, so for this slide, you'll click on this link, and that is going to take you to a self-reflection for the week. I want you to think about the week. I want you to think about how it went, what the challenges were, what your successes were, and what's something you'd like to do better. Answer each one of those questions. And then when you're done watching this, be sure to answer the last part of the Ed puzzle. Watch it all the way to the end. That way you get full credit. Okay? Now, next week, what we will be doing is we are moving into situational leadership and in a relational contract. The relational contract is how we want to treat each other and what our expectations are of each other. So next week's going to be a pretty full week. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Remember, you go to all your classes on Monday, and we'll talk more about what's coming up. So, have a fantastic weekend. You guys have done phenomenally well this week. Let's keep up the good work.